I just want to bring everyone to the deepest state of realization that can possibly be achieved in this life. We're all seeking pleasure and bliss, but in the wrong places. We have it within ourselves. The power within ourselves is so great that we're actually destroying, diminishing, and throwing away our power by all the work and stress we do daily. Monk life is about totally focusing on what the task is at hand, right in front of you, having no schedule, nothing to do, nowhere to go, except be here now. Monk life has rituals. Everything's a ritual. Every breath's a ritual. Right now I'm putting the stripes of Shiva, the tri element of God, and my set here, these beautiful deer skulls represent life and death merging as art. We're dreamers in a dream. I want to wake up in the dream. I want to be in the dream. But first, I want to wake up the brain through this deep, deep brain breathing that I'm introducing to you. Greetings. What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with me? You know, we should only be listening to people that are superior than us. People that are farther along and that have wisdom. That's why, if we're really wise about it, we're always in school in life all the time, every moment. But if we think we know something, then we're caught, lost. So why should you listen to some carpetbagger, tree hugging, loving, rainwater yogi living under a tree? Why would you want to listen to the wise yogi under the tree? You know, there was a time when people like us were sought out. The time when people like us were actually worth something in the world. That actually people really valued the people that got out of the world and saw things for how they are. I don't believe you see things really how they are, because how they are is not how they are. This life is a real mystery. It's a real amazing illusion. It's an illusion right under our own nose. And we're missing the breath at every frickin' moment. The breath's the only thing that seems to be the apparent running of the engine. You know, I only get frustrated at the world, not at myself. You know, I'm so happy inside. I'm so orgasmically righteous in my path of life that I just gave up on the world. I gave up on the world because the world is running itself every day. You see, monk mode. That's what I've been seeking in my life. A monk mode of just, here we are. We take the day for what it has. We take whatever the day's offering us because we've given up. And when you do, you have so much more choices because you reduce your desires. Son, that's the key here, is to reduce your desires down to so minimal that you can be free. We all want to be free. And freedom is our birthright. It's actually something that's happening right now, every moment. Our body's being reborn. And in that, why can't we enjoy the the ecstasy of the breath, the body? I mean, if we really got off the ecstasy of what this body is, we would be like, wow, this is an amazing thing. It's amazing. Everything it does, and it has its own like orchestra of organs. Everything is doing its thing and it's all working together until you get a disease, until you get out of balance. That's why this breath can help save anyone and everyone, because it's tied into your mind. You see, the buzzing, humming breath is tied directly to your mind. And when you start playing Breath Olympics, when you start taking the time to breathe into your body, and just enjoy the breath going in the body, enjoy the pattern of the intimacy of the orgasmatron. You see, I believe that we are an orgasmic, fascinating creature. And I forgot about it. For years, I was too caught up with myself to feel the subtleness. Check this out, the subtleness of your body. That it's doing all these things, but we're not even aware of it. Or we don't even aren't even involved in it. And it just destroys our ability to enjoy what we came here to do, which was to love and enjoy life. Are you loving and enjoying life? Well, I've discovered myself that I've cracked the code. I have literally cracked the code to where I've cut into my own being and, you might say, did my own surgery, and now I'm free. And now I'm living in the dream. This world, this life is like a dream. If you're not in the awe state at every moment, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking Nimrod idiot if you don't find that you're just like playing in God's playground. You're like throwing, air and, waters and life and dirt and everything around you, plants, everything you can think of is here, not by your creation, not by your hard work, but here it is. Are you enjoying it? Are you thrilled being here in the awe state? See, this is what I'm convinced. If you're not in the awe state, you're retarded. You're just a freaking imbecile, and your blood's impure. You see, your blood is not pure, your thoughts aren't pure, and you're negative. You shouldn't have one negative thought when your blood is pure. That's right. When your blood is pools connected to other people that are fools in the pools of blood sacrifice. See, as long as you're eating meat and all doing all the things that basically killing the planet, it's killing you. That's why as a breatharian, when I eat, it's like, eating out of like starvation. And people eat out of pleasure. When you eat out of pleasure, you just eat up, you eat, you know the drill. Food to you is your go-to enjoyment pleasure dome. Does it make you feeling good after? No. We need to learn to control our desires. We need to learn to control our passions, especially the tongue, especially all the tasty things that it wants. And that's why I drink my every day. That's fresh urine. Fresh urine. Urine. You're in good health when you start drinking your urine. That's right. You see, son, everything that I'm telling you is, you might say, you're in school right now. You're learning something from the wise man under the tree. You may not have everything that means something to you, but there's some good gems in here, and this was one of them. Drink it every day. We're just pissing our life away, just drinking, eating, and shitting, and pissing. And when you start valuing your body, you'll know this is an elixir, my friends. It's a total elixir. We want more of it and more of it. So I drink gallons of this stuff a week. Drink gallons of my urine a week. Just, satisfying. You're not drinking it? What, you think it's weird? I think you're weird. You're the unintelligent person that hasn't done its research. Once you do your research and you find that urine has more valuable than the water you drink by many more times. See, your water is distilled. Check this out. Where does it come from? In the black hole. This is your black freaking hole. There's a black hole, and there's a light hole, light coming out of it, and that's there out of the top of your head. So you want to be able to breathe right through the top of your head, baby. You want to get that head and light it up. See, none of you are breathing right. You're all a bunch of imbeciles. If you really breathe correctly, you would just be a completely different person. You'd be telling everybody about it. You'd be like, all you people are drowning. You'd be like in a group of people going, you're all drowning. Nobody's breathing here. Nobody's actually pulling in. Like, we're like dolphins. We're air dolphins, and I'm proving it. I'm a testament of what's totally possible on this journey of life if you really value the breath as much as I do. So when you take a breath, I want it to hit you. I want you to feel like the breath, the air's going in here is like a gymnasium. What, nobody ever told you or showed you about how to breathe in a deep, full, radical way? No, nobody teaches you this. That's why I have a school. I'm teaching you a few things from the slice of pie of life that no one's ever told you. So accumulated all this information. Now I'm not going to waste any of your time. Every video, every episode I'm going to be giving you is going to blow your mind. If you just take the bits of wisdom, it's like, oh, this is what the master does. And I should do as, because when I do, then I'm going to achieve that state of what I'm trying to achieve, which is orgasmatron liberation. That's right. When you take the breath and you just love it to death, you just love it up, baby. You just take it in and it cools you down. You see, I don't believe you're valuing the real amazing essence of this life. I think you're just wandering through life shopping. You're not really intimate with it. Like I'm intimate with it. I am so intimate with my life because I take all the time of my day. I don't have any schedule or do anything for anybody other than just listen to the internal wisdom of what I need to do. I've achieved that state of just being, I can get up in the morning and go back to bed. You see, if anything stresses you out, then unstress yourself. See, I'm from the institution that, do and go only to the places in life that make you feel good. Do you feel good? Where you're going in life, does it give you pleasure, insanity, or pleasure? And that pleasure, what is it? Is it liberating you or is it controlling you and putting you into chains again? Is it taking the chains of life and making your life more complicated? I'm into uncomplicating my life. I'm into getting up anytime I want and just leaving the show. Breath mastery, self mastery. Dive in deep. Go for it.